Alright, hey everyone, this is Ash. Welcome back to the King's Speech. So I'm going to get caught up on some more Shonen Jump this weekend. Initially I was going to do some read-throughs as well, but it's unfortunately swelteringly hot today. That didn't roll off the tongue very well, but so I'm going to try to put that off until next weekend when the weather cools down a little bit, hopefully. In the meantime, there's still going to be a lot of good stuff coming your way. So if you haven't already, please do like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Without further ado, let us dive into it. The Akane-Banashi, story 174, Don't Waste It. With story by Yuki Tsunaga, art by Takamasa Moe, Rakugo supervision by Kikuhiko Hayashiya, translation Stephen Paul, lettering Sneeron. So we have why'd you stay out all night without coming back to the room when you knew the final was midday today? Being insanely reckless doesn't get idealized anymore, you know? And Akane's just like lying down in the infirmary as Tousle Hairsbro's watching over her. And he's like, why? Oh, she's like, why? He's like, why do you push yourself like this? And he thinks back to win without making the audience laugh. I know what Master Isho told you, but Master Shomei didn't give you a time limit. You don't have to rush like this. On top of that, you're focused on beating those two. He's like, you limit yourself, pile on the pressure, and for what? And she opens her eyes and goes, I don't have enough time. And as she's walking out, he's like, is it safe to put her out there? It's like 50 seconds left and the commercial breaks. It's like, normally we wouldn't, but we're all out the way out in Odawara. We can't find a replacement on short notice. There has to be someone to fill the slot on the live broadcast. He's like, I know, but it'll be fine. There's no extra final round after this. They just go in order, and whoever has the most points at the end wins. So you see Karashi-san Mate's in first with 278, Hikaru Arakawa with 276, Zenmei Arakawa with 256, and Saryu Kenpute with 254. And you have in the preliminary round, the two contenders stood head and shoulders above everyone else. And now that they've finished, both the audience and the TV viewers know we just have to play out the string until the end. And you see everyone in the audience like looking a little bit tired and just like playing on their phone. So they'll understand if there's a bit of drop off in quality. It's like, you're on standby now. It's like, pish, say so. Just play out the string, huh? It's like they don't know her. And you have my master collapsed when I was a Zenza. And also, it's like, what does this mean, Micro Ani-san? It's called go over it again. Just take a deep breath and listen. Master surgery was a success and the cancer hasn't metastasized. However, the result of all of this is a case of psychogenic aphonia. Basically, he can't talk. It doesn't mean he's completely incapable of speech, but the more you rely on your voice for work, the longer the recovery takes. So if he's going to focus on healing, it's probably best if he steps away from Rakugo. And she's like, you can't always expect that the people you care about will always be there when you need them. Standing in place means losing ground. He's like, well, you should probably do something to improve your condition. I'll go buy you a cold pack or a Pocari drink or some. And she's like, don't waste it on me. It's like this death voice. Hold on. I do love... Hold on, let me just find that panel really quick. Yeah, it sounds like this little death voice that she's doing. So I do really like that art on that. He's like, huh? He's like, haha. But anyway, I realized something. It's like, that was a shackle. And you have them rolling out the nameplate with Akane Arakawa. It's like, oh, it's like, there she is. It's your favorite Tomo, Akane Arakawa. It's like, I just thought she was good in the prelims, that's all. It's like, it's too bad she was so unlucky having to go after those two. It's like, I wasn't necessarily wrong. What they were saying was the same thing, but the answers were the opposite. And she's like, I only need Rakugo. I don't need myself. And as she's like walking out, you see like the screen just slowly just like going white. She's looking like pale as a ghost, almost. Let me see if I can pull this up really quick. Yeah, double page spread. Yeah, hold on. Sorry, give me a second here. Yeah. Just walking out like all pale looking. And you have playing out the string? Nah, you don't get it. This show's only getting started. These the guys like taken back. Everyone's taken aback a little by like the intensity of her like face performance, I guess. So I guess quick thoughts on the chapter. So again, I feel like I know they're trying to like build anticipation and like the thing, blah blah blah, for like a performance and all that. I feel like it is being dragged out a little bit too much. Like they're just overplaying their hand a little bit too much. Like they're piling it on a little bit too thick. Well, apart from that, like we'll see what happens with regards to, like, we'll see if the performance lives up to like all the hype and stuff that they're building around it. I like that they have like apparently another performer just like waiting in the wings to go on in case something happens to Akane, because she seems like so out of it, potentially malnourished or something. They're like kind of concerned and worried about her. So I do think it's kind of funny that they're all like, oh, you know, just in case something happens, you have to be ready, you have to be prepared for it. And I do kind of like the contrast where you have, like, you know, Akane receiving the serious news of like, oh, you know, what's his face? I'm sorry, I cannot remember him. Has, you know, he's not able to speak anymore. Like for Rakugo, like that's the worst possible thing that could happen. He's like losing your instrument, so to speak. And you can see how badly it affects Akane with how she's like, oh, you know, like this is the man I relied on. This is the one I want to kind of prove myself to, apart from like Isho and everything, right? And to like lose something that's so vital to him, must be like kind of a really bad shock for her, especially because it's something that happened out of his control that took it away. It wasn't like something that he did or something else that happened. Like, you know, it's like kind of like a why do good things happen to bad people kind of speech. But I did like the poignancy of her being like, oh, you know, you can't always expect that the people you care about will always be there when you need them. And just kind of having like these thoughts about like morality and like the things, and like, oh, you know, like that's why she's trying to rush through her training and get to the pinnacle. She's like, you know, I don't know how long these people are going to be around for. I want them to see me succeed while they're still around, you know, so that they can see like achieve my dream, so that they can be proud of me, etc., etc. So as a narrative arc, I really do like that aspect of it. But again, I don't know, like the whole like voice sound of death makes me curious as to like if she's gonna do a comedic tale, and turn like a dark comedy, so to speak. With regards to that, we'll see what happens, because it's been so long I cannot remember what story or performance she's actually supposed to be doing all that. Yeah, we'll see. Like, we'll see where the performance goes. Like, again, like they're piling it on a little bit too thick, so I'm hoping that the performance does live up to the hype, where she's like, oh, you know, I've like basically like bleached myself of all personality. There's no trace of Akane Arakawa left in here. I did like that visually metaphor being like, you know, representing her just pale white, no colors except for the eyes, just like this to provide some contrast. She's just completely like empty, almost see through like a ghost. So you'll see where it goes from here, but yeah. With all that said, hope you all did enjoy this review and this video. If you did, you know, please do like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Like I mentioned, Shonen Jump stuff will be out today, and then hopefully I'll get back to read-throughs next weekend. So look forward to that. Until next time, this is Ash. Talk to you all later.